Hello everyone, we are fairly late tonight, so I thought I might as well just skip the usual listen to music for 5 minutes before Dan starts talking, and just get straight to the talking. How are we all doing? We got Spamton, we got She's Awake, we got Mr. Glocky. How are we all doing? It seems that everyone has made it but me. 10 minutes late, I think that's the newest record. God, my glasses are freaking dirty. Welcome to the Rift. Yeah, I can't wait to leave the Rift. As in the holding Skyrim. It's been like 7 streams now and we've still not made our way out of it. But hopefully today we'll be making a pretty considerable dent in it. I think the last couple of streams might have been actually quite good. But yeah, it just seems like the dungeons and caves and whatever in Rift are just way bigger than anywhere else. So this is why it's taking us so long to actually complete them. Glocky's doing fine. Spam's doing fine. And we've got She's Awake. I'm on bed, resting doctor's orders, and I've done nothing but watch Skyrim content all day. Jesus Christ. I think if I was you, I'd be sick of it now. Okay, let's get on with the stream, shall we? Okay, so whereabouts are we? So we've been to Avenge Shell and we've left the lexicon there. So that's part of a side quest for somebody from Riften. So I think what we'll do, we'll just continue down this side of the river. And yeah, see what these locations are all about. There's another dragon lair over here. And Grom's Pass. So I think we've heard about some goblins living at the Grom's Pass. And yeah, goblins were not present in the vanilla Skyrim game. So I'm looking forward to actually seeing how they've been implemented into the game with the mods. Okay. Nice little graphical glitch before we even begin. That's all we got to know. So we have our Hound and Lydia. So the reason why we have a Hound is because I'm going to have to smith some armor a bit more to level that up so I can build and make and then upgrade heavy armor to better stats. Because I think we need to actually start thinking about that because we are taking so much damage. And at these levels in the game, it really shouldn't be that much of an issue. So the bone hound is literally just carrying a bunch of ingots from the Dwemer ruin, and its entire job is literally just to carry crafting items like leather, ingots, ore, etc. Okay, so hopefully the bear will be dealt with soon, so we can talk with the NPCs. The kid has literally just run away into a forest. We might not see him ever again. Okay, so while we are waiting for Lydia to sort this mess out, how are we all doing? What I miss in the last stream, Mr. Glock is asking. So we've completed a couple of things. I think you left around, like, this area. We've killed the dragon. Then we went to Angavunde, which was a fairly interesting dungeon. It had a quest there as well. And the reward for this quest was actually pretty cool. Or was that the other quest? I'm not sure. But then after that, we went to Avenge Cell. And the reward for that one was pretty cool. So what we got from that is Ancient Knowledge, which gives us 25% boost to heavy armor. I know it says dwarven armor in the description, but apparently it works for all the armor in the game. And blacksmithing increases 15% faster. So this is a pretty good, cool perk to get as a reward for a dungeon. I'm playing Skyrim as we speak as a rough villain that is also a vampire. That's a pretty good build. I'm not sure if some people are aware, but I've actually lowered the difficulty to Adept from Expert during the last stream because I was just getting sick of bullet spongy enemies at this point. So instead of having to spend like 4 firebolts on the troll, it took us just 2 to kill him, so it kind of works.
It's just me and my mother at the mill here. My father is gone. I don't know what happened to him.
I feel like the levels are very loud of the game, so let's lower that a little bit. Voice is full. Let's lower music a little bit because we could literally barely hear the kid a second ago.
I hope you're not here to start some trouble. I'll fight you if I have to.
Sure. Right, where's your mother?
You need to leave.
Um...
Here for work? Get an axe and bring me all the wood you can chop.
Okay, let's have a chat with her. I feel like she might have a quest. Is running a mill difficult?
With just myself and 1 child, it's damn near impossible. With Leifnar gone, it's really put me in a terrible bind. I'm having trouble making ends meet. At this rate, we won't last more than a few more seasons at best. Then I'll just have to sell the old place.
What happened to Leifnar? Oh, for
with
fuck's sake.
At this rate, we
Strikes
won't
again.
last more than a few more. He said he was going east towards the border of Morrowind to trade some of our grain to some folks at Broken Helm Hollow. I waited and waited, and he never came back. Probably shacked up with some elven whore. Good riddance to him, I say. If I only knew where he was, I'd sure give him a piece of my mind.
I think we've heard of that place before. I think we're going there anyways for another quest, so we might as well go and find him.
Good. If you see him, tell him Grosta said he can go straight to Oblivion. He's not welcome here anymore.
Why did Leifnar go to Broken Helm Hollow?
With just
Oh, for fuck's sake!
At this rate, we won't last more than a few. Well, he said that a few men have been going by to some of the local farms, promising a good price from all the local mills and farms. Leifnar said they'd pay double what you can usually get at the markets. The catch was, he had to head out there with our wood. So not only is Leifnar gone, but a good bit of our supplies as well.
I've completely missed that, but it's fine.
Never want to see his ugly face again.
Do we have anyone else in here?
You need to leave.
It's quite creepy. Just me walking into this single mother's house like, are you alone?
You need to leave.
Do you know what? I want to read about the Hag Ravens. Let's have a little read of that. Let's start the stream with a nice little read, shall we? I have heard a tale most bizarre. A beautiful young woman cast out of town by the thrown stones of accusers for giving in to the dark arts. They say she fled into the Reach and never reappeared. And justly so, because they say that the devilry of her magic had grown stronger with each new day. Shortly after, a witch of half woman and half bird had been sighted deep in the mountains, and as the sightings increased, the young woman began to disappear. This tale has brought me to the Reach, where this witch they call a Hagraven makes it home, with sword and shield at the ready, for I must see this creature and I must slay it. The stomach of an average man would turn at its cruelty set before me. I first saw the thatch and bone, the human skulls and dead goat heads mounted on spikes, filthy animal pelts, loose entrails, and feathers matted in blood. I had heard that Forsworn were revere and protect these Hagravens, and all around were the small crude trinkets and altars to these witches on which sat dull, empty soul gems. What vile creature would live where all things are dead? Deeper into the lair, I heard it first, an unsteady shuffling, followed by a heaving, unforgettable stench. I thrust the torch in front of me and waited for my eyes to adjust to the tunnel of darkness ahead of me. I saw the silhouette of what I thought to be a frail woman on an awkward gait, but the light of the torch revealed something else. This Hagraven was terrifying, almost human but more of an abomination of a woman and a creature fused together. Nothing more than a husk of a humanity surrendered in exchange for possession of the powers of dark magic. This magic corrupted her greatly, and her dull glass eyes stared with hate from visage of an old crone sat atop the body of a contorted, misshapen human body, adorned with black feathers. It bristled as it let out a piercing scream, and as a vivid red light began to form in the palm of its talons, it was all I could do to raise my shield in defense of magic most foul. I fought through devilry that seemed to snatch life from me, and the thought that this thing was once a woman seemed to play on my nerves. Most men would have crumbled, but I do not bend. The Hagraven is a most repulsive creature and deserving of its fate, and its claws that are my trophy will tell the story of Herebane's triumph. I have not but to continue my travels and my conquests, for I have yet to see what would make me tremble. This is like
You need to leave.
Skyrim's version of a ghost hunter on YouTube.
You need to leave.
The only thing missing on that was, please like and subscribe to my video.
Here for work? Get an axe and bring me all the wood you
And this book is sponsored by NordVPN. Evening, dude. Loving the Daedric armor. The neon light. Hey, how you doing, dude? Thanks so much. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. I think this altered version is way more to my liking than the original one that was in the vanilla game. Yeah, how are you? How is Shire? How's the kid? How's wife and kids, as they say. Yeah. Right, let me find my horse again. It could be literally anywhere, because the last time you saw it, it was near a bear. So it either killed the bear, or it got hit by the bear once and run away. And I think running away is probably the most likely scenario. Cave bear. Claws and pelt. Right, yeah. Might as well heal. So, actually no, I think I left the horse at the mill. So, if it's not there, it means I have to continue on a feet. Yeah, it used to be here, I'm pretty sure. I swear to God. Oh, there's another troll there. Yeah, okay. So, again, no horse. For the foreseeable future. We have a giant frostbite spider. Whack! Why is it flying? Okay, it I guess kind of climbed on that rock, which is a bit more fine. I'll have an egg. Alright, we'll just leave it alone because I'm not going to be chasing a spider for the next 10 minutes. It's a waste of everyone's time. NordVPN, nice wording. To be fair, yeah, I should probably reach out to NordVPN and be like, yeah, I'm playing as a Nord. Let's affiliate. Why don't they sponsor every Skyrim streamer? I mean, they don't have to sponsor every one of them, but just one would be fine. Speaking of VPN, I wonder how more popular VPN services are since UK has introduced, you know, the ban on adult content. Ooh, goblins! What are we shooting at? Oh, there's another bear. Cool. Right, I think it's gonna die. Lydia's got it. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, goblins. We've not seen goblins in Skyrim yet. Steel Blue and Taloma. Restore Magica. Okay, we'll take that. You're carrying too much. Yeah, so we have Bone Wolf, who is basically our crafting ingredients carrier. So we have all of these alchemical ingredients. We can give them to... Fuck, I didn't mean to eat it. And we'll also give... Yeah, this is... I mean... I'm kind of getting tired of talking about the same issues of the game every single time. Like the dialogue and inventory menus always just doing whatever they want to do. Bear pelts. I don't need all of these soul gems, to be fair. Actually, no, I don't need those. I need the empty ones. But those ones... I need a lot of those items for quests, but I think what I'm going to do instead is, instead of just carrying them around all the time, I'm just going to, when I'll need them later on, actually no, I'll just see if I have them in my, if the Bone Wolf is carrying them. I'm pretty aware that I've also accidentally probably gave the wolf a lot of stuff I wasn't actually supposed to give because of the inventory menu glitching out once again, but it is what it is. Okay, so other than that, there isn't much here. It was the red mountain flowers that restore magicka and potions, I think. And the blue ones are health. It's interesting how they decided to shift their colors around. So obviously, red, for example, is your health, and you look at your, you know, your meters for stamina, health, and magicka. But then the red flowers restore magicka instead in potions. So it's interesting why they would have like changed the colors around rather than just like stick to the same color scheme. Okay, so we have a giant that is being killed by the orcs. And what's this? And I believe there's more enemies down this way as well. Goats? Goats are not enemies. Why are we killing goats? Right, and we have two enemies over here. Goats? Why are we killing goats? Weird. Anyways. Someone's shooting, I'm pretty sure. I could hear a bow. Right, I'm gonna catch up on the chats. You all good here? Shy is watching on TV. Kids are all good, my dude. That's all good. Oh, it's so cute. It's so cute. What's going on here?
Please, our tribe suffers, and we need help. Our chief Yamaz was once a strong and proud warrior. Now he is stricken, cursed. He is weak, and so our tribe is weak. The giants sense this, and intrude on our territory. Now they assault our very home. Yamars refuses help, but I sense that you may be just what we need.
Giants intrude on your home. I thought giants were supposed to be very neutral and inoffensive unless you fuck with them. What can I do?
Yamars has demanded we stay inside the walls. We cannot leave. I must petition Malakath for relief. This curse must be lifted. But I cannot travel to Malakath's shrine. The ritual must be done here, and I do not have the materials I need. I beg of you, can you bring me troll fat and a Daedra heart? I have no wish to depend on a stranger, but I have no choice.
I mean, where do I find a Daedra heart?
And a Daedra, of course.
Great, thanks.
Please hurry. We are counting on you.
Just get in here so I can go through the chat. I'll sit down as well if I can. No, I can't sit down. Goblins make the greatest noises. I can't say that I remember what they sound like. I think they were present in Solheim. But yeah, I don't think they were present in the vanilla Skyrim game. But we'll see. Well, Shia did a 10-hour Skyrim stream the other day. Put it as unlisted as just watch to chill, but keep the content. When on next game day and whole thing gone. Silly. Good that she completed the vampire questline and was pursued the wild time by some blood dragon. I mean, that sounds like a pretty good adventure. It's a shame that she's lost it, but also it's quite nice that she, you know, obviously with such a busy time in your guy's life, it's quite nice that she gets the time to actually, you know, play the games and stuff, just chill out. I have never seen a dragon attack like that. Just kept coming back. Yeah, normally they're just like... They tend to leave more often rather than just to stick around, like... Yeah, weird. What destruction level are you? Just curious. I think I'm on like... Level 68. Yeah. Nearly 70. We have a level up as well, actually. We need to find a bed and level up somewhere. That was helpful, Mr. Lucky says. I'm guessing you're talking about me asking her where to find the Daedra. This is like some of your chats in the past. Like, oh, where is this? Oh, it'll be somewhere in Skyrim, Dan. Oh, great, thanks. Thanks, Glucky. That's helpful.
Our tribe has survived this long without you interfering. We'll be fine.
I literally do not believe that. I've been quite literally just told the very opposite thing of that. Oh, interesting. Right, so she already has one troll fat here, which is what she needs for the whatever she's trying to do. And we have the local smith. Let's see.
We have angered Malakath, and so we must be punished. We have angered Malakath, and so we must be punished.
We need to find out what exactly they did to anger Malakath, because it sounds quite weird. Like, what is the nature of this curse? Let's roleplay as The Witcher for a bit, and find out what the nature of the curse is, who is responsible, why would the curse giver be angered, etc., etc.
By the ash pit, we can't go on like this. We have sworn loyalty to Yamars. He will see us through these dark times.
Okay, so everyone is basically shit scared.
We can't go on like this.
And whatever's going on is happening because of the leader. So first things first, obviously, let's explore the cellars, because this is totally not where people store their secrets. I'm also looking for the mirror, as in the book, because there is, we need to bring that to somebody in Solitude still. So whenever I see books, I tend to scan them for that book. I don't think there's anyone here, so we might as well loot this chest. You never know, there might be a journal saying about what happened. Okay, we got some potions. I'm definitely going to take this Magicka potion. That's probably one of the most useful items that we will find in this stream. Okay, other than that, it's pretty uneventful. Some good potions, but it's pretty, yeah, not much going on here. Okay, let's interview the chieftain himself. Oh, that is... Do you know what? I'm not a massive fan of the orcish heavy armor in this game, but it works for this guy. Yeah, with the makeup and, yeah, it works for this guy, definitely.
Now must I suffer you
and he's got 2 different eyes. That looks fucking cool. I'm just here to help.
Oh, of course. Because Malakath would take pity on us if only a useless outsider would lend us a hand.
How long has this been going on?
Weeks? Longer. Feels like an age has gone by. I haven't slept in so long.
Do you know what? That's not a lot of info. I have absolutely no idea what's going on. Do we have a quest for this? The Cursed Tribe. The Orcs of Lagershbur are besieged by giants and have been forbidden to leave the stronghold. Atub, the wise woman of the tribe, has asked me to find her Trollfat and a Daedra hat so that she may contact Malakath for guidance. So, I mean, the setup for the quest is interesting, for sure. You know, fighting a curse. But the quest itself, bring me 2 items, another fetch quest, is a bit of a waste, you know?
Our tribe has survived this long without you interfering. We'll be fine.
We have angered Malakath.
By the ash
so we
pit,
must be
we can't go
punished.
on like this.
Okay. So nobody actually wants to speak with us.
The ash pit.
All they want is Daedra hat and a Trollfat. And nothing else. Where is the wise woman again? I wanna question her a bit more.
I will stay right here and wait for you to bring me what I need.
I mean, who is Malakath?
You do not know of Malakath? He is the keeper of oaths, the master of curses. He is quick to anger and slow to forgive. One who wrongs Malakath is one who will endure great torment in return. He demands loyalty and strength from his orcs. We have tried to please him, but he is now angry with us, and so we suffer.
Totally random, I know, but today at the shops, they had 1 kilogram bars of Cadbury dairy milk reduced from £5 to 35 pence. Bro. What? I think that's literally just karma. This is like this is the cosmos balancing itself out. To make up for you overspending at the kids stuff the other day, where you've overpaid by like 50 quid on, you know, whatever it was that you were buying. This is the universe, you know, just reaching out its hand towards you, being like, "It's fine, Neon. Don't worry about this. We've got you." 3 guesses who's sitting here with 7 kilograms of chocolate right now. 7 kilograms of chocolate. I mean, I can't blame you, but fuck me. Fuck. That is really good.
We are counting on you.
Okay, so I don't suppose we have a Daedra hat on you. We definitely have a Trollfat, but not Daedra hat. Is this actually... Oh, it's... And it's split in categories as well. And I believe it's also in Alphabetical order? No fucking way, man. Cool. Yeah, we haven't got Daedra Heart. So I guess I might as well just unequip that for now. Until we actually start encountering Daedra, which I think there's going to be a point in the game where there will be a few of those knocking about. But for now, I think we just have to let this one go. I saw some bedrolls over here. Yeah, let's use that. Let's sleep for... Yeah, let's do 8 hours. It's fine. Wake up at 5 a.m. 5 a.m. Why not? So what do I want? Do I want... So here's the issue. I want more magicka, but I probably need more health. Now, should I keep this perk point for now until I level up something to a point where I actually want to use it on? Alteration. We're going for alteration because magic resistance blocks 10% of a spell's effect. So essentially that increases our resistance to magical attacks. Let's take that. So the next one comes in at 50. Okay. It will be quite some time until we get to that point, but yeah, this is good. We are satisfied, and now we should be well fed. Cool. Let's go. So where are we off to next? Crow's Tooth Camp. I'm pretty sure there was supposed to be some kind of a quest there. But I'm not in the mood to go through 1,002,002 entries in a journal to find it currently. How do I get there? I feel like it's on the top of this mountain. So we have to probably go around it. Yeah. Is there a way to get to it from the... No. Do we go up this way? Maybe. Yeah, that seems to go up. Okay, so we've been to... I'm not sure if it does, actually. No, let's go this way. What are those mushrooms? Scaly Phalotia. Phaliota. Yeah, I think it goes this way and then, like, goes back that way. Yeah, cool. No One Cares Production says you have to go through a tower, I think. Yeah, I think that's the point. Yeah, I think that makes sense. There's a tower marked on the compass this way, and I think that's going to be the way forward. But yeah, thanks for the hint. Oh. It is quite cool though how at night time or when it's not so bright you can actually see Nirnroot just glowing in the distance. Like, it makes the herb seem very important. And it was important in Oblivion. I think there was a quest where you have to collect like 30 of those. Or some crazy number for a quest where you give them to, when you hand them to some kind of a researcher who's studying that herb for his properties. And the same NPC has been mentioned to us during the last stream by an elf talking about how she came from somewhere and started growing Nirnroot at a farm because of the secrets that her master gave to her. And her master was a guy from Oblivion. Oh shit, look, this is rare. Who's gonna win? No, don't get involved, for fuck's sake. Fine. Well, I guess even though it's being shot at, the bear is still weaker than the troll. I guess the troll does regenerate its health, which helps him quite a lot. But the bear pounds like a bag of bricks. Blacklight Tower discovered. I wouldn't be surprised if this was one of those places that is linked to a quest. So I worry that we'll complete it now, and then find out that there was a quest here later on, which will then cause us. It will make us backtrack. Let's see what's inside. Somebody's fighting. Do you also stream Fallout 4? No, not currently. I'm only streaming Skyrim at the moment, and I think I probably will play Fallout 4 at some point. But after Skyrim, I think I'm going to go on a little Bethesda hiatus, because that's the last game I've completed was New Vegas as well. So yeah, I think I'll be done with Elder Scrolls and Fallouts for a bit.
By the gods, I know this.
Ilya.
Let me explain.
What happened? Oh, you killed that woman. I don't know, I didn't see it. What is this place?
I didn't want to, but she attacked to try and keep me from leaving. I can't be a part of this place anymore. The things we do here, evil, evil things. No more.
Mark the quest, Bones for a Crow, I think. Should show you the to the tower. Also, hello there. Hello, Sandman. How are you doing? What did she do? Why does she need to die?
We were supposed to find a sacrifice. Human sacrifice. I told her I couldn't do it, and she attacked. I've done horrible things living here, but never taken an innocent life. I couldn't just find some person for them to kill.
Why did you need a sacrifice?
The initiation. My mother is going to become one of those things. I can't be a part of that.
Oh.
Gods, I can't run away from this. I have to stop her. I'm going up there to stop her. This cycle must end. I don't know what brought you here, but I could use your help if you're willing.
So she wants to be a hag raven. Oh yeah, I'm in. I wanna learn all about this.
Good. Follow me. We have to fight our way up. I don't think anyone else here is about to have a change of heart.
I love hag ravens. Oh, speaking of Fallout, actually, have you guys heard about? Have you heard the gossip saying that the remake of Fallout 3 is gonna drop next month after Amazon's Fallout new series finishes? And then I think they also New Vegas, a remaster of New Vegas, is also supposed to come out pretty soon as well. That's pretty spicy, I'd say. I definitely wouldn't be surprised if they just shadow dropped it out of nowhere like this, because that's pretty much what they did with Oblivion. The remaster of Oblivion, it just came out one day and that's it. And I think I saw some interviews with Todd following that release of Oblivion Remastered, saying that he's a massive fan of shadow drops. So yeah, I think it's gonna be it's very, very possible. Oh, Supin Guys is back. How are you doing? All good, my dude? We do indeed have the gang all together again. It is good to see everyone getting along so well in the chat. So cool. Oh, hello. It does indeed take care of that. Yeah, you're right. You're getting out of here. You're supposed to help me out with this, not get out of here. Yeah, there's so much gold now in those shelves and on the bandits, just on enemies now. Like, there's no reason to ever fight you know, collect loot to sell. We just have so much gold anyways. Soul gem, potion, alchemy lab. I'll leave it for now. I think we're actually good for potions for the first time in a long while. It's quick save. So I'm not sure what happened. Did my firebolt spell just break a ward? I don't know what happened to my firebolt then. It just kind of disappeared after I've cast it. Oh yeah, also, where is my, so, we moved on. We don't really have, this is what you missed, Glocky. A big update during the last stream. We're not using just in time anymore. From now on, we have just in case. This is just in case. Look at him go. Skeleton champion. Hell yeah. Oh shit, no! See, that's the issue, when all the enemies look exactly the same as your follower NPC. Sometimes friendly fire is due to happen. Spriggan. Massive fucking spider. We'll leave it. Look at this dude, he's so fucking cool. This is like... This is what every heavy metal band would have had as the album cover back in the 90s. It's so cool. So Ben Guy has recovered mostly from the illness. That's good to hear, my dude. That's really good to hear, because it's yeah, after a few days, it's a real torture to be going through it. So good to hear, man. Can't work or go back to training, but back at uni classes. Well, at least you're doing something. It's not you know, you're not just laying around being bored, I guess. So it's something. Yeah, like the thing that annoys me the most when I'm ill or sick is not being able to do anything. It just drives me insane after a while. It's the same with like, I'm the same with taking holidays and stuff. I just can't take very long holidays because I just get restless after some point. It's like, I want to get on with shit now, you know? Spampton is still here, just playing Skyrim. No, that's all good, my dude. That's all good, my dude. I'm very aware that... Oh, that's a trap. That's a trigger? Cool. I like how they put their little soul gem as a bait for the trap. Oh, shit! Oh, I thought I triggered it. But then Lydia is going to go ahead and just do that. Yeah, cool. But as I was saying, I'm very much aware that there is a percentage of viewers on this stream who are using this as a second screen content, and they kind of like listen in as a more of a podcast type of thing, and it's completely fine. It's all good. It's all good by me. Now, there is definitely something there. There we go. You can tell by the overwhelming glow on the spider webs. Like, yeah, I don't know what they did with this game, but the glowing is way more... is just so much of it in the Anniversary Edition. Like, in the vanilla game, I'm pretty sure this was a bit more low-key. You know, it actually looked a bit more believable than this. This is just... What is this? Is this snow? Is this ectoplasm? Is this... What is this? Adam says, you were right the other day We're never getting out of Riften. Never. No, we're not. We're not. We're just not. I like the vibe of Riften, but I forgot how massive it is. Like, honest to God, this is... There are 25 streams on the channel from Skyrim. This is the 7th or 8th. Just in Riften. It's massive.
Hagraven up ahead. Pull the lever when you're ready and we'll take her.
Oh shit, nice. Spin guy, figured I'd drop in for a sec, but on the bus now, so I'll join up when I'm home. Have safe trips, my dude. Safe trips. Hopefully your buses, your public service where you're from is way more reliable than where I'm from, because honest to fucking God, I've seen it all. Wait, did we not just come from here a second ago? Yeah, we were just here a second ago. What's this about? Where is this Hagraven? Is it through there? Oh, okay, it's up there. Okay.
What was that?
Yeah, I might wait for the Supin guy to get back home before I go on my massive rant about public transport in England. You might as well witness it, since he instigated the rage. Alright, Magica, please. No, I'm gonna just drop that. I don't... And that. Extreme Magica. Whack! Healthy whack. Put the light on, will you? Thank you. So, so was this your mum? Where is she? Was this supposed to be your mother? Hagraven feathers and antlers. Cool. Yeah, where is she? Where's she gone? Or has she run off? Like, I'm pretty sure this whole thing is a lie. There's some kind of a trickery going on. She's actually using us somehow. Oh yeah, where's she gone? Some eyeballs we can't pick up. It's interesting because you always find eyeballs just laying around on Hagraven's tables. We never really find out what they're supposed to be used for. So, for example, like in Bloodborne, there is a boss fight which is like a hag who collects eyes, and but collecting eyes in that game has a very specific purpose for that Twitch. But I'm not sure what this is supposed to be in Skyrim. Why is that important for them? Because it's not like we can pick up eyes as ingredients for anything else, like potions or anything. Like, you know, there are giant toes and stuff like this, troll fat, etc. But nothing to do with eyes. So I wonder what that might be for.
Someone there?
Whack! I've gone from taking all the damage from magic spells to taking no damage whatsoever. That's incredible stuff. Yeah, the balancing in this game is so good. 1 minute, you fight some random bandit who appears to be able to just like one-shoot you with one fireball, and then you find actual mages. Actual hags, you know, who are trying to become the most powerful magical being in Skyrim by turning into Hagraven. And that's the goal anyways. And somehow they can barely scratch you. It's such a cool balancing act. Oh, this is gonna get a bit spicy now. Oh my god. Okay, speaking of which, yeah, this is yeah, one shot kill. Just in case. Let's heal. Go on. Go on, Justin, whack. Whack somebody, please. Justin is tanking right now. Justin is actually going to kill this Hagraven himself. Nearly himself. Yeah, he's doing... Oh, he's great, he is. And then here I am, accidentally killing Justin for his good performance. Backlight tower key. Okay. Oh, it's a master lock. How good is that? Right, let's get some potions from here first. Right. I'm gonna look on this side of the room first, see if there's a key to the chest around here somewhere. Well, apparently not. Let's waste some lockpicks, shall we? Fuck. Ah, nice. Great. Like, the movements of the pick have to be so minimal at master level locks. Okay, so we've done this room, which is a dead end. She's back there, whoever it is that we're trying to help. So let's go back to her. I think she's still stuck in this room, and she wants us to go through this door. Okay.
Locked. Damn. One of the hags nearby will have the key. You'll have to take it from here. I'll keep watch here. Unless you can pick the lock.
Okay, so we do have the key. Let's go. I like how she's active. She's not one of those NPCs that you have to speak to at every step of the quest, you know? Just to let her know, like, we can go now. It's like, she's just, you know, notices that the door is open and just goes for it. No messing about. And also, she actually cooks. Like, she's just headshotted this witch here. Straight up, just knocked her out. Yeah, I'm gonna throw a spider at her. Do you know what I'm wishing for? Like, I wish that Elder Scrolls 6 will have some kind of an item, like maybe like a ring of light or something, which essentially will work the same as a Pip-Boy in Fallout, where you can just activate the light, like as in like a torch kind of an item, and just have it going without having to recast it every 2 minutes. Because essentially this spell, this light spell, is just the torch from the Pip-Boy, but it runs out every couple of minutes. And, you know, if somebody still wants to have the option of just being able to cast a spell instead of having to use the ring, just include the spell in the game as well, and then the player can decide whether he wants to do this or that, you know. I mean, probably most players will want to go for the ring, since it's a bit more convenient that way.
All right.
But, you know.
Mother's just outside this door. I have a plan.
What is the plan?
I'll present you as the sacrifice. Just play along. While Mother begins the ritual, I'll strike. Then together we can kill her.
Sure. Sure. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Just play a... Yeah, so... We're a cult of witches that needs a human sacrifice for one of our matrons to become a hag. Why don't you just play along as a sacrifice for the time being, and yeah, just play along and see, and yeah, it's gonna go great. Honestly, promise you, it's gonna be fine.
I've thought this through, and it's the only way. She's too far gone, too corrupted by the hags. At least in death, she can be free again. Enough. Let's go.
Absolute bullshit. But this is why we have Justin. Just in case.
Greetings, Mother.
Daughter, who is this you have brought me?
I've found a willing subject for you. Payment has already been discussed, of course.
Splendid. Please take a seat on the chair behind me, would you?
Do you know what? I'm gonna quick save. And I'm gonna play along. Just see. Let's see what happens. Let's take this as far as we can, just to see the process of how one becomes a Hagraven in Skyrim.
I'll just prepare the subject now.
I can't let you do this, Mother. You have to die now.
Oh, she is actually going to save us.
There?
Oh, so she is actually not trying to fuck us over. I mean, Sylvia has no chance. Like, Sylvia is fully cooked right now. That whack from Lydia she just got to the head. There was no surviving that one.
If I would have known it would come to this. Mother,
Well, it is done.
keep Mother's staff. Think of it as payment. I want to leave everything from this cursed place behind. Goodbye. And thank you.
So what's the staff? Staff of Hag's Wrath. Sprayed on the ground, it creates a wall of fire that does 50 points of fire damage per second. Well, I have to see that. I have to see how it works. Because that sounds pretty cool.
Try not to set anything on fire, all right?
It's a flamethrower. It's basically a flamethrower. Bro, this is so cool. Yeah, I love that. I want this because I'm not sure what happened to my last Dragon Plate insulated chorus, so I want that. Where's the wolf? Actually, Lydia, I'm pretty sure if you can carry it,
How can I serve you, my
I'm pretty sure it's going to be better suited for you for now. Yeah, actually, yeah, I'll give you the boot and the chorus. I'm pretty sure
Let's get going then.
you'll prefer that to Daedric, but apparently not. Okay. Can we all move out of my way, please? This is literally like having a dog in real life. Move, everyone! So what? This is now your place, is it?
Good afternoon.
You could come with me.
I suppose it would be better than sitting around thinking about all this. I could also do some good for a change. Sure, I'd go with you. Looks like you've already got someone with you.
Interesting. To be fair, she's a pretty good spellcaster from what we've seen so far. So it might be a good shout. I'm not sure what her level lock is though, so her level cap, I mean. And also, it's quite awkward to get back here at some point just to recruit her again. So maybe not. Is there a switch for this? Yeah, there is. Yeah, I just missed it. I nearly just jumped on the other side of this wall, and I would have been like, how do I get back? So the camp is this way. Oh, it's more hags. And horse one as well, for some reason. These hag ravens have names. This will be interesting. Right, let's get some healing. And let's smoke these motherfuckers with our flamethrower. Oh, dude. Oh, this is so much better than a firebolt. Look at that! Does this also level up our destruction skill as we use it? Because this is insanely good. Isn't this just flames though? Linnell's note. Ah, find Crosswood Camp, read Linnell's note. Okay. So this was a quest after all. Wrong note. Move. Completed. Travel to Arkwind Point. Okay. At Arkwind Point, the bones of the dead rattle in their stone cages, but the old magic is strong in those mountains, and with the help of the cat who is a rat, a priest of Namira, no less, the crow will set them free. With his help, an army of bones will dance to her cow. Be they warriors, shadows, or beasts, yet a cauldron shows the bones of two others, dragons in mortal flesh, who seek to challenge her inside towers of frost and stone. It will be up to the crow to pick both the bones clean. I have no idea what that means. How is that quest related to anything to do with Hagraven? I have no idea. Where is that going? We've killed like 6 or 7 enemies here, and I can't find the bodies. Whatever, they probably wouldn't have much interesting stuff anyway. Just some gold, if anything. No, it does not level up destruction. It's the same as the Expert level destruction spell, Wall of Flames. Okay. So it's not just, it's not really flames. David says, hello, Dovakin. Hello, David. How are you doing? Nice to see you, dude. Plentiful magicka. Right, we need to find a bed, because we are now tired. So, we could do with a little nap, and maybe... What time is it now? It's... to be fair, it's only 3 PM, so it's not that bad. Are we also hungry? Yeah, we are peckish, so might as well have some food. Okay. So, I believe there was another location to the east from here. Let's see what that's about. Is it on the map by any chance? No, it's like around there, I think. If you have detect death spell, you can find bodies hidden in the grass. I don't think I do. Alteration? Detect life. But yeah, not death. Let's go this way. Yeah, I think that leads to the marker, this little path here. And then maybe that also takes us to... What's it called? Grom's Past. Grom's Pass. Not past. Oh. Is it another Dwemer thing? We got some ice wraiths over here as well. Do you know what? I'm gonna get just in case in here to tank for us a little bit. Oh, we have what's her name? Wisp Mother. I love those. They're so cool. They're basically like a ghost. Like a white lady ghost made out of ice. So cool. Right, do we have any of those ice wraith? Oh no, they're wisps. Okay, so they won't have teeth. Glow dust, okay. This is a cool location. Let's see what this is about. This looks like there's a lot going on here. So the witches try to investigate this location as well. But it didn't go well for them. It would appear that the Wisp Mother has killed them. Wisps, Glucky says. You can't eat wisps, Glucky. Actually, no, you kind of can, actually. Where is it? Glow dust. What does it do? Damage magicka regen, and fortify destruction. Okay. Yeah, so you can eat them, but it's not advised, I'd say. Okay, so what is this location about? Can I actually get inside anything? No. That thing looks like, it should be able to do something. But it doesn't do anything. Let's look on the map. Is there any doors around? Well, it's cleared, it says. And we don't see any doors. Okay. Can I maybe climb down the mountain behind this tower? I mean, it'll mean that we will lose Lydia, because she probably won't be able to do this. But it'll save us some time. Yeah, we can definitely do that, so let's go. So, cave this way, dragon lair this way, and another cave. A saber cat. We might as well deal with it now. There we go. Nice and simple. Wolves. Bears. Okay. Crystal Drift cave discovered. Nice. I'm hoping this will spawn Lydia and the wolf, the bone wolf next to us. Yeah, here they are. Cool. Whack! Is that it? I think that's everyone dead now. Let's put a light on. And see if it's cleared on the map. So it's not cleared. There's something else in here. I'm pretty sure I saw another wolf running around, but I'm not sure where it's went. We have a hay pile to sleep on, so that's handy. Good loot. Do we have any Daedra hearts in here? Got Gadnor's Staff of Charming. I'll pick it up. Do you have a journal on you? No, okay. We'll just accept the fact that this is a named NPC who had his own named staff. Creatures and people up to level 4 will attack anything nearby for 60 seconds. Up to level 4. I mean, that's a bit shit. You can have it back. Where is it? There you go. Fuck. Oh, man. Okay. You try to do a nice thing, and it just backfires. Right, so this should be cleared now, surely. So the question is, what time is it now? It's 10 past 5 PM. This is a potential camping site for us to use. To spend the night. Oh, we have a shrine as well. Oh, Gadnor's last wishes. Okay, there we go. Gadnor, my trusted friend and companion, has been laid to rest. I have built a shrine to watch over him and bring peace to weary travelers. I mean, it'd be a shame if somebody would just, like, accidentally pulled him off his resting place with his own staff, but, you know, what can you do? It just kind of happens. Of the few riches Gadnor possessed in life, his most prized was a warhammer. War! Made of jagged crystal he famously won in coin toss. After months of research, he came to believe this hammer was some sort of otherworldly treasure. Shortly before his passing, it was his wish that it be hidden away until one who has walked the Shivering Isles emerges to retrieve it. I have followed these instructions to the letter, and a powerful illusion spell now obscures it. To break the spell, one must first acquire pieces of what supposedly make up the weapon itself. Amber and madness ore, such things, if they actually exist, would be great treasures in their own right if the enchantment is correct. Only by placing the ores into the embers near Gardner's body will the spell be broken. If Gardner is not mad, perhaps one day this peerless weapon will find its way into worthy hands once again. So I did have one madness ore somewhere. I must have left it in Solitude. Unless I give it to you. But I've not had Amber yet, I don't think. In this game, in general. Yeah, okay. Okay, so it's a quest. It is one of the quests ever. That's for sure. And we leave the bits in here. Right. Well, okay. Is it in... Why? I don't really understand why this just popped up out of nowhere, but fine. So, obtain madness ore and amber. Right, so this is kind of marked in the journal, in the miscellaneous section. Cool.
Hey, look, a cave. Wonder what's inside.
Shut up. She always says this after we leave the cave. We have literally just explored it, Lydia. Alright, so do we want to explore up north? Or continue down east? Actually, no, let's go north. So we kind of like... Instead of just going this way, we kind of cover the whole area. So going north now and then maybe coming back down here after. And then going east later. That's probably the best way to do this. I just want to be thorough with how we explore the area. Just make sure we've not left any stones unturned, if that makes sense. Cool. Does Lydia have memory loss whenever she enters a cave? So I have a theory on that one. So you know how we have lost Lydia just before we entered the cave? And then after we've entered the cave, the loading screen has kind of just like loaded her back next to us. I think is because basically when a cave is being loaded in a loading screen, the game just teleports Lydia to where we are currently. So she never actually entered the cave in the normal sense. She just kind of appeared there. So when she leaves the cave, that then triggers her dialogue to say, oh, it's a cave, we've never been here before, whatever, because this is the first time she is within the area of the entrance, if that makes sense. I think that's probably what happens. Lydia lacks a short-term memory. Too many shots to the head, or just too many shots of mead. Bit of both. This is probably why she can't carry all that much, because she probably just has, like, a secret stash of mead somewhere. I bet you would have missed the wildlife once we break free of the rift, lol. No, I won't. But there is, to be fair, other areas have similar annoyances, you know? I'm sure, the Reach, etc. will have their own things to kind of annoy us with when we get there.
What do you need, Bob?
So this farm has a lot of guards. I guess it is very close to Riften. I'm just thinking back to the last mill that we found, where it's literally a single mother living with a little son, and there's like one guard and nothing else.
Wolf has been quite generous to let me take care of the farm.
My husband and I were just recently
I'm not part of the
I
family.
honestly do not care. So actually, we could just spend the night in Riften now, because we are literally just outside of Riften. And then continue down to the Overlook. Do you know what? Why don't we go to Riften, actually buy the furnishings for the house, and just stash stuff away there? We could do that. We've got the money, that's for sure. I like to think Lydia is a functional alcoholic. Every time she disappears, she wanders off to the tavern. Yeah, to be fair, like, I have to say, after 7 streams in the Rift alone, I kind of feel like taking a break myself sometimes.
Don't suppose
Perhaps it is time to whip out the apple juice, if you know what I mean. God, right, so we can turn in a few quests, I think. Where is this supposed to be? Where's Aquin Point? I mean, come on now. Right, well, we have to go to Iverstead at some point anyways. So, yeah, we'll leave that for now. Right. Return to Dinu Balu. So this is the Book of Love. Okay, that's the Priestess of Mara. Where is this supposed to be? All the way over there. Cool. Where is the tame fox supposed to be? We don't know. Okay. There's so much crap. I'm guessing it's miscellaneous. Who is Telrav? No, why is this still here? That's the fucking bandit guy. Oh, so this is gonna be in the journal now forever. Okay. I mean, do you know what the issue is as well? Some of the fetch quests are split into miscellaneous, and some of them are also in the main quests. So, and when you have like 10 fetch quests active in your brain, like in the back burner of your brain, you know that you have to collect certain things for certain people. and the quests are also split in the journal, it's very hard to keep a track of what goes where and who's what and who needs what. Right, so... Yeah, okay, I think Gold from Odessi and Mammoth Tusk, we haven't got the Tusk yet, so we can leave that. Right, so I think the only person that we can turn a quest to, turn in a quest to, is the Priestess. But before we go there, let's buy some furnishings for the house in Riften. We might as well, like, we've been here for so long, we might as well actually get the house up and running. Yeah, that Telegraph one bugs all the time, it sucks. Yeah, I mean, especially when you have, you know, so many quests to keep a track of, like, having things bug out in that journal is just a bit shit. Ooh, the Dragon at Autumn Watch Tower is dead. I'm here for the bounty.
Excellent. You've done us a great service. Here is your reward.
Decorate my house, please.
I'll be glad to help you. There are many ways to improve your home, provided you have the coin. And of course...
Yeah.
Now, what would you like to purchase?
I'd like a good bedroom.
Very well. I'll make the... Is there anything else you'd like to purchase?
I would like a kitchen as well.
Very well. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase?
Alchemy lab.
Very well. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase?
Enchanting lab.
Very well. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase?
A garden, because why the fuck
Very well.
not?
Is there anything else you'd like to purchase?
A porch.
Very well. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase?
And yeah, I don't think I'm going to move any of my children into Riften because this place is actually quite...
You're welcome in Riften.
It kind of sucks because of all the crime and all the corruption, so I don't think this is the best place to bring up a child. So yeah, I think I'm happy with what we have. I can turn in the gold to my Desi. Yeah, I guess I could. Yeah, why not?
Blessings of Mara upon you.
Do you know what? I'm gonna pray. Just in case I've got any diseases and whatnot.
What is it you seek, my child?
I have helped the young lovers in Iverstead.
How wonderful.
I know, right?
Like the sea, their love roils and swells, but brings life and nourishment to all.
Can you go back to speaking in prose, please, rather than poems? Does Mara require more of me?
I see you are eager to carry the light. As you venture, Mara fills my mind ever more with visions of love in peril. Embers lie nestled in stone, needing only fuel to bloom a flame that will warm all around them. Go to Markarth. There you'll find Calsomo, wise, acid, and reclusive. Help him to emerge and state his intentions. This is the prayer heard by the goddess and relayed to her servants.
What does being acid mean? Is it like being a bit sour, being a bit, like, socially awkward?
All are welcome at the
I'm not
temple.
sure. I wonder if one of the alchemists in Riften might have a Daedric heart for sale. Let's have a look. No, don't jump. Wait for him. No, we need to save this guy. He's gonna jump. Where are we? There we go. Jump out. Look! He's gonna jump. I mean, I jumped and I can't get out now. Oh, God. Okay, there we go. The alchemist is here.
I'm kind of busy, but if you need any potions or
Do a backflip now. That would be cool.
You here for lessons? So, you're interested in my potions and ingredients?
He actually has a Daedric heart. Okay.
Yes, yes, goodbye.
So we can go back to the orcs and hand it in. Yeah, if that curse quest is literally just a fetch quest for 2 items and we don't really do anything interesting after that, it's gonna be such a waste of potential, right? I think we've all been spoiled a fair bit with The Witcher 3 and its sort of like curse quests and whatnot. So I'm expecting something quite huge from this quest. I'm not sure how I feel about this house. Even with its all of its furnishings, it looks kind of bare still. I mean, it's cozy. Ooh. Ooh. That's handy. That's nice. Potion? Yeah, I'll take it. Oh, what do we have in here? Right, is there anything I can take? Fire salts, we need those. Cross salts, not quite. Troll fat, just in case. We know we need it. What's this? What good is axe? Maybe we'll just find a random mammoth tusk laying around here somewhere. Enchanter's primer. Cool. Cool, cool. Okay, we've got 2 mannequins. That's kind of nice. Where is Lydia? I could maybe turn one of the Dragonplate armor pieces into something that we could use. Or maybe I should wait for to have a full set. Either way, I think it'll be a good shout to just leave some stuff here, you know? I wish there was a button that would just take all of its stuff. I guess we'll just take everything one by one. Although, oh yeah, we haven't got a blacksmith crafting workbench, whatever you call it, anvil, or anything to turn the pelt into leather. That would be kind of handy. But there is a blacksmith literally just outside, so we could use that instead. I think that's a fair shout. Can we still move around? Yeah, we can. Okay, so fine boots. I'm going to try to make my way through the wolf. Let's pick up all of these ingredients. Yeah, I'm going to pick up all of the ingredients and see what potions we can make. At the end of this. And because we have a garden, I imagine we can also plant some herbs outside. Do you know what? There's a lot of stuff in here, actually. Although I don't like how they mixed the tomatoes with ingredients for potions. There's just no need for that. Okay, so I'm going to put some weapons onto this. There you go, that's the bow. Hag's Wrath. Okay. And, right. We'll leave that there. Can I disenchant anything currently? No. Okay. If I had Lydia, I would take those dragon plate armor pieces and put them on those mannequins. I think that'd be pretty cool. We need the grapes, don't we? Yeah, I think we do. Oh, that's powerful. Magicka regenerates 37% faster for 6 minutes. Illusion spells are 30% stronger. Target is 12% weaker to magic. So that's us, right? I think that's us. Also, we want to restore Magicka, not regen Magicka. Creep cluster. Actually, clear selections. Yeah, there we go. Oh, that's a poison as well. Maybe not. That works. Restore 28 points of health. That's bad. That's better, 46. 28 again. Right, okay, well, whatever. How about resist magic? 7%. I'll pass, I think. 7%. I think Bleeding Crown is potentially what is bringing it down. It's still 7. Still 7. Okay, so nothing good. Resist frost? Yeah. Fire. Oh, why not? Okay, we'll leave that because that's quite pathetic, to be fair. Okay, now we'll just throw random stuff into the pot and see what works. Shakespeare's body is here. Good evening, Dan. How are you doing? You all good? I was actually wondering, where did you get your name from? That's a very curious name. Are you an ancient vampire? Warpick 675, trying to figure out what cell this is. Shadowfoot Sanctum? No, this is the house in Riften. This is the basement in Riften where you have your enchanting table and your alchemy table. Like, there's something weird about, I mean, it's not weird, because, like, crafting potions and, you know, doing all this sort of, like, admin-y, like, activities in Skyrim is obviously not the most interesting thing to do, right? And, like, whenever I do it, I'm very aware of how fucking boring this could be. So I'm always a bit stressed about losing viewership. But there'll be moments where I'm just like, for 5 minutes straight, I just ignore the chat and I just do this. And I look back and it's like, oh no, it's actually doing okay still. It's a pleasant surprise every time. Yeah, it's the basement, man. It's, Bleeding Crown, Frost Mirian, Giant Toe, Unknown Effect. Damage stamina region. Okay. Glow Dust, Mushroom. Cool. There's so much stuff, like, it never ends. So we do need 1 troll fat, so I have to be mindful of that. Oh! Pickpocketing is 20% easier for 60 seconds, resists 16% of poison for 60 seconds. Okay, that's pretty cool. Okay, we need that troll fat to stay there from now on. Was it juniper berries or jasper grapes? Let's try that. Oh, it's jasper, okay. Juniper berries. You're out. Okay, I'm quite bored of it now, so we'll just leave it there. Do I have any storage, like, boxes around here that I could use for, like, why do we have this and not a massive thing where we can just start a bunch of ingredients for the table? Also, do you know what was fucking massive in Fallout 4 that I actually really enjoy? When you start stuff in the settlement, that inventory is then shared across all of the crafting stations along in that settlement, so you don't need to go back to the chest to get whatever you need to create, I don't know, a new piece of armor or a weapon. It's just available in that settlement as long as you're in it. Such an incredible quality of life addition to the series. Love it. Yeah, there's literally nowhere to actually just, like, store the ingredients. That's actually really annoying. Yeah, you buy all this furniture and you have, like, no chests. I guess wardrobe? Right, so let's store a bunch of this crap as well. The potions. Ideally, I'd want to trade them with somebody and get some money. But I've got 20,000 gold currently. So I don't need to trade. So I might as well just leave whatever I've crafted in here and just not be worried about it ever again. But then again, that's going to create an issue because when I come back here to get my alchemical ingredients later on, it's going to be mixed in with all this crap because it doesn't separate items into categories like it should. So I think alchemical ingredients will have to be stored in another place somewhere else. Elixir of lasting potency. I don't know how this is different to Elixir of magical regeneration, for example. Or it's just another name that they've made up for the same fucking potion. Just to make it even more confusing. Keep it there for now. No. We need that. Well, not 14 of it, but we do need, like, 5, I'd say. So that's another issue. So I would use this potion to restore magicka points, but because it's called Fortify Illusion, I'll never click that this is what this does, so I might as well just get rid of it. Hmm. "26 potions of stamina." I mean, this is just mad. Had a cat named Shakespeare, and his nickname was Buddy. Once I explain, it sounds boring. I gotta come up with a cooler sounding origin story. To be fair, no. If it's anything to do with your previous pets or current pets or whatever, just pets in general, it's fine. It's honestly, yeah. I used to, when I played Elder Scrolls Online, my character used to be called, it's still called, it's the same, the character still exists, Walter Toulouse, because my dog's name is Walter, and my cat that I used to share with my ex was called Toulouse, so that's how they came, how the name came to be. So I completely get you. Half fire worsens a bit with Garden, but you can use potions sparingly. Crafting and inventory management and other seemingly tedious tasks are a bit part of Skyrim, and I personally find it satisfying to see a streamer do it. Really? You just what? You don't find it satisfying. You just want to watch people suffer online. That's what it is. Managing inventory is far easier if you have the Sky UI. Yeah, it is. When I played the game a few years ago, a little bit of the game with Sky UI, I have to say, it does make this aspect much easier. But like I said on previous streams, I've not installed any mods into this game for the streams because I knew this was going to be a long series, and I didn't want to have an issue later on in the series where potentially having mods will make the game unstable and break the save, like it has done in previously, in my earlier attempt at having another playthrough. So yeah, no mods. Can't believe they went that much worse from Oblivion and Morrowind. Why can't they make different UI for PCs and consoles? True. True. Yeah, true. Walter, new download. Yeah, Wally. Little Wally. Health. Okay. Okay. I'm pretty sure we have a bookshelf here. Is that it? There we go, bookshelf. Right, what books can I store on here? I also don't really understand, if this is a quest item, why list it? It's just fucking frustrating to be trying to get rid of these items from your inventory. And like, most of them were just like, you can't get rid of it, it's actually a quest item, you'll see. Fuck off. Like, usually journals and like sort of, you know, the items that you read to progress a quest, as soon as you open them, they update your journal, so the information in the book, you don't really need to read it because you will just get the synopsis of it in the journal, so you know what to do even if you haven't read the book. So I don't really understand why, after I've read the fucking thing, I still need to hang on to it for some reason. Like, Ephelion Wars, yeah, we've read it. It's noted in a journal. We know what to do, ish. I don't need it in my bag anymore. Like, Wild Horse Notes, it weights 1 weight. It's not a lot, sure, but if you have like 20 quest items like this, it ends up taking a lot of your inventory space. And also, Wild Horse Notes, this is a very optional content. You don't have to engage with taming horses in Skyrim to complete the game. You can just buy them at stables. This is very much like, if you want to do this, cool, it's there for you. Engage with it if you want. Why do I have to have this in my fucking inventory? Oh, books, yeah, of course, yeah, sorry. I just want to throw this potion of enchanting onto the table. Where is it? Enchanted elixir, right. Pick it up and just put it there. So, future Dan finds this when he has to use it in the future. I like it when devs add the ability to sell items from your storage chest without having to have it on your character. It is a great quality of life feature. Yeah, anything like this, like shared inventory, is amazing. Like I said, you know, Fallout 4. Store it away in your settlement, no matter where it is, and... Well, actually, no, it has to be stored within one of their crafting stations, I think. But as soon as you've done that, it's just present no matter where you go in that settlement. It's such a good thing. No, we need the heart, actually. One sec. Take. Cool. Don't need this, don't need that, don't need this. I need those. Okay. Somehow, I am still at 311 carry weight. Why would that be? It's because of all the potions. I've got like 1 million potions, that's why. Okay, from now on, this is my potion storage place. The thing is, like, I need all of these. Okay, region potions. You're going away. Potion of stamina. I've drank all those fucking potions by accident. Great. I'm gonna put 10 of you away. Maybe more, actually. 5 more. This is actually really fucking boring at this point. Fortify destruction. I mean, yeah. Restore 31 points of magicka. I mean, the thing is, there's like 30 of those, but I need every single one of them. So actually, I'm now under my carry weight limit, so this is fine. We can move around again. I just have to be careful with what I pick up as we play. So that's fine, I think. Where is Lydia?
Long life to you, Thane.
Inventory is tight. Quest item shouldn't have weight if I can't store it. And then Sandman says, quest items don't actually add to your weight. That is until you complete the quest and they become removable. No, there's literally like, look, there's a book here. Wild Horse's Notes. That's linked to a quest in the journal at the moment. I can't get rid of it. Same with Aetherian Wars. Weight. One weight. Can't get rid of it. So they're active quests. Currently, they wait, and I can't get rid of them. You have all the ingots and things you took of the Bone Wolf. I do. That's a good shout. Actually, let's hang on to those, and let's make some armor. Let's level up our smithing a little bit. Let's eat. Well fed. Good. Let's find Lydia. I like Oblivion and Fallout 4 trading menus. You buy and sell items in one deal and not one by one like in Skyrim. And haggling in separate button feature. It's not just pre-calculated prices. Yeah. I have to say, I mean, I can't remember what Oblivion's UI is like, but it's kind of similar in Morrowind, where you know, you put multiple items down for trade, and then you haggle the price with the seller, etc. It's very handy that way. Let's make some levers. Cool. So now let's create some leather armors. So that's value 150. 125. It's 4 leather, 3 leather strips. 4 leather, 3 leather strips. Right, so we might as well just do that one then. Okay, so now we should have enough leather still to upgrade some of these armors on here. Okay, that's it. Cool. Do we have a smelter? No.
What brings you to Ballamon today? Repair? Purchase?
Oh, it's not that easy. I need like steel, iron ingots, and all that stuff. Right, so dwarven armor smithing is off the table. It's too complicated. I can't be bothered with it that much. Okay, let's see what we can sell to this guy.
Nothing like the smell. Looking to protect yourself or deal some.
So he's got 1100 gold. So that's a fair bit we can trade with. I should probably hang on to those ingots somewhere, to be fair. Just in case.
Nothing but genuine fire salts will do. The forge knows the difference.
What's in here?
I'm the brewman. What the?
Nothing, I don't think. Yeah, so we are still missing Lydia.
You could say that the Ratway is the city under the... Talk of strange happenings at Autumn Shade Clearing, just north of the lake.
Why are you in my house?
Brigands.
I'm just gonna drop them in this corner, I think. Oh, we have all this stuff as well. Oh. That's handy. Good. Where could I store? the rest of this crap? Maybe just here then? No, that's alchemy. This is potions. We need somewhere for soul gems. Oh, for fuck's sake, man. No, this is potions. So what is this? More potions. Okay, so that's a bit better. Just 226 item weight out of 299. Fuck. Move. Well, still no Lydia. That's good. Oh, so they weigh nothing apparently, despite shown weight. Okay. Well, that's good. I'm not sure. We'd have to run a test somehow. Lydia's gone again. Yeah, she's gone to the pub again. She saw inventory management come into play and potion crafting, and she was just like, "I'm gonna bail. This is not for me." It's Riften. The guard is probably a Thieves Guild member. Yeah. Madesi. Which one is Madesi?
Okay, lad. Ready to make some coin.
Greetings, honored friend. Could I interest you?
Okay, I have your flawless sapphires.
Good. These will make wonderful settings for my rings.
Please don't give me any crap as a reward. Gold. Good, thank you.
Perfect. Melting this down will give me plenty of gold for those necklaces I started.
More gold. Okay, that works. Very good.
I presume you're Bob.
So, we need 6 more nightshades, 1 nin root, and 11 death bells. It's not bad. Right, let's head back to the orcs and hand in the Daedric Heart and Troll Fat. I can hear a dragon. Oh, Lydia's back. Yeah, she's back from the pub. Oh, there it is. We have a Guardian Stone as well. Oh, just up there. Okay. I'm going to leave it for now. Because I think we'll get to it as we explore this area a bit more. And we try to tick off more of the caves. So the stronghold was behind the tower. To the west. So we just head this way. I'll find it eventually. Yeah, there it is. Apparently directly ahead. There is also that cake to deliver. I am aware of it, and I keep seeing it all the time, and it annoys me every single time I see it. But I don't even have words for it anymore. For that one, I just ignore it for now. Okay, we are back. We've got your... Are those goblins? Oh, it's a dead orc. Okay, so I'm guessing he must have died in the fight with the giant. That's pretty cool. Death is cool.
I will stay right here and wait for you to bring me what I need.
She literally stood here this whole time in this one spot. She's not lying. Here are the things you asked for.
Excellent. Now, you must come with me. You become a part of this. You must be present for the ritual.
Okay. So the quest is becoming more interesting. I have a feeling that she's just going to assassinate the chieftain somehow. Like, the chieftain's not going to see the... Is not going to see the coming day.
And now insist I call on Malakath for help, when he has clearly forsaken me. You try my patience, Atub.
Doing nothing will not grant our tribe relief from this curse. We must try.
Let's get this over with.
Oh, look, Lydia's blocking everyone now, not just me. I'm sorry, but this is too good to be true. Right, you go out. Yeah. Right, any more? Any more grapes in here? There are some chests in here, so I'm gonna just have a quick look through them. A master chest, okay. Might as well, why not? Sick. Fuck. Ah, shit. No. Finally, 45 gold. That was so worth it, man. This is why I don't usually have 2 followers at a time. Like, the game just becomes into a massive fucking joke. Okay, let's see this ritual then, shall we? Sounds like a super mutant. Yeah.
Why are we bothering?
You pathetic weakling!
What's that?
Malakath has heard my pleas. He speaks to us.
You dare summon me, Yamars?
What? What is this?
You don't deserve to call yourself an orc. You're weak, you're small, and you're an embarrassment. You let giants, overrun my shrine. Bring me their leader's club as an offering, and I might release you from this curse.
I wonder who's going to have to bring the fucking club.
So it will be.
I do wonder.
Spoken, Yamars. Your path is clear.
Very well. You, outsider, come here.
Yeah, I wonder what's that about.
This is all your fault, you know.
Yeah,
I'm
sure it is.
fighting a giant now, thanks to you. So you're going to help me. You're going with me, and you're going to make sure I don't have any trouble reaching that giant. Don't worry, I'll make it worth your while.
Fighting a giant isn't my job.
Thanks to you, I've just been issued a challenge in front of my whole tribe by a Daedric prince, no less. I can't ignore that. I didn't say I wouldn't fight the giant. I just said you're going to help me get to it. Meet me outside Fallowstone Cave. You clear the way to the giant for me, and I'll make sure you get paid for it.
Okay, where is that supposed to be? Why is it not selected? Oh, it shows him, not the fucking place. Right, okay, we'll just leave it for now. We'll wait for him to reach the place, and then we'll activate the quest and see where he ends up at. Okay, so what's next? So, Ruins, Crystal Drift Cave. So the next one is Lost Tongue Overlook. So let's go this way. So we're going east, basically. That's a massive fucking Canis route. I only get one from that. It was huge. Oh, just while I've got most of you here, this is the last stream until maybe Wednesday, maybe Thursday, maybe Friday next week. Because on Sunday I'm traveling for a work event. I'm traveling abroad, so I won't be in the country. I'm coming back on Wednesday afternoon, and depending on how I feel on that day, we might do a stream on Wednesday, but I wouldn't bet my money on it. So I either move it to Thursday, the Wednesday stream next week, I move it to Thursday, or we just pick it up from Friday, as usual. But we'll see how that goes. But when I get back, we will have a very special stream because I can't talk about it just yet. But it's going to be exciting. Do you know what? No, wait, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, shit. So I just realized that when they have this ward spell active, I can't just set a trap under their feet, which will just make them explode, makes them fall over and paralyzed, and then I can just, you know, obviously whack them while they're down. Right, so their lair is this way. I can hear a bear somewhere. Let's have a look around here. So this is back at the mill. So we know that the stone, the guardian stone is up there. So let's go this way towards the lair. And then we take left to find the stone. Safe travels. What kind of work do you do that you get to travel out of country? If you're sharing, of course. So, I work in marketing. And I'm traveling to Spain for a trade show. With the company I work for. We have a pretty big announcement to make during the trade show, so maybe when I come back I can also talk about that a little bit more. But currently there is NDAs and stuff, and I think like when I come back and I, you know, talk about what it was, it'll make a lot of sense. But yeah, it's gonna be an interesting one this year. What just happened? Oh, massacre! Oh shit! Just in case. Actually, no. Do you know what? We can do it without just in case. Where's the trap? Where's he gone? Wait. Bone wolf? Is that a bone wolf or is that an enemy? No, there's two bone wolves. One of them is mine. One of them isn't. Where's the conjurer? What's going on? Are you? Which one is? Which one is which? I don't know what's going on right now. Potions. Minor healing, yeah. Let's down the smaller one first. Minor magicka? Yeah, let's have those as well. 50-50. We have some much weaker ones somewhere. So let's down them. Apparently we don't. Okay. So we have 47, yeah. 78, let's have those, cool. Right, so somebody got trapped. I don't know who. Yeah, I think we'll have to get, just in case, because there's too much going on in that place right now. So this is a bone wolf trying to attack me. I'm guessing this is not... No, that's my bone wolf. Oh. Yeah, this is too confusing. And we have the conjurer. Whack! Magicka, please. Ha! Whack! Right, I'll leave all of that there. Oh, for fuck's sake. Alright, just in case. I thought he had it covered. Oh, Lydia picked up the staff. Alright, that's smart. Shadowstone. Once a day, those under the sign of the shadow can become invisible for extended period. That's... I guess that's quite handy to a thief, but not me. Good find, though. You can't hurt your bone wolf, so don't worry about that. Yeah, I don't think it took damage when I accidentally threw a firebolt at him, so I think it's fine. At a good old trade show. Nice. Marketing is fascinating to me. Positioning your widget for the right customer. Lots of cool psychology behind it all. I know that there's more to it than that. It depends who you work for. There is, yeah, some companies there is more to it. Some companies there is far less to it. Yes, sadly, most of my work is business-to-business marketing, so it's not exciting like, you know, you have it in business-to-customer. But it's still quite interesting. It has its moment.
So keep your guard up.
Ooh, another ransacked caravan. So I think that's part of the quest. But we don't see anything around to explore. There's usually a corpse around it. Although this might be unrelated to the caravan quest. And it's just like a little sign of dragon activity instead. Yeah, okay, let's just go up. Oh, my favorite! The ice shotgun spell. Yeah, I love that one. Please, sir, can I have some more? Oh, fuck. Who's... Oh, it's Lydia with a fire... Okay. I was like, who's shooting firebolts at the dragon? We've not had the flame atronach in for a long time. Good old flame atronach. Literally carried us through, like, the first, I don't know, 20 levels of the playthrough. I'm sure you're dead now. Like, you've got no HP left, so I'm guessing you're just gonna land and die instantly. Yeah. Yeah, that's interesting how they couldn't probably find a way to make the dragon die mid-air and just fall down. You know, there and then. But it's a cool way around it that they've just programmed it so it's like, it's gonna fly around, find a place to do this kind of a landing, and then die. Let's learn a new shout. Fear, dismay. That do? Dismay. And the weak shall fear the foam and flee in terror. Yeah, like, I've said a few times, like, I don't really understand why you'd want your enemies to flee. I want them to stay around and die. Lockpicking is 40% easier. Now that is good. So what's next? We've done the dragon. There is a cave to north. Another cave to the east. The one to the east is the Grom's Pass. Okay. So I think north first, and then we go down south to Grom's Pass. And this would be the burial site where this dragon must have been buried until now. Yeah, I do appreciate this these burial sites in the game as nice little environment storytelling pieces. It's quite cool. And how you get to see one of them rise from his grave during in Kynesgrove during the main quest. That's really cool. Yeah, so with the perk you can have 2 summons, so you just have a party of 5 at that point. Yeah. I think it might be... Yeah, with us using this skeleton now as a summoned follower, I think it might be actually pretty cool to have 2 of those. So I think that might be an option. We certainly have the level for it. It's just unlocking the right perk for it, which I think should be available to us already. I think that's 20 nightshades. No, 15, okay. Where's the entrance? Where's the entrance? It's to our left. Okay. Well, that might be the exit, and this is the entrance here. Around somewhere on here, maybe. No. Oh, I know what this is. I think it's... We can't enter it at the moment. Yeah, Nightingale Hall. We can't enter it now, I don't think. Getting enemies to flee can be helpful with crowd control when there are overwhelming amount of enemies, so you can fight one at a time. I mean, obviously there is that, yeah, but in general, I just don't like mechanics in games that make your enemies scatter. It just never really appeals to me. Like, you know, in Diablo 2, when you play as a barbarian, you can unlock an ability where you do a shout and it causes all your enemies around you to flee for like a couple of seconds. And basically what that means is all the enemies that were within your melee range, which is the kind of weapons that you use as a barbarian, have now fled, so you have to chase them down to kill them. I guess it opens up a little bit of space for you to heal and regroup, but it always just felt so counterproductive to me. Just a random thought I have? No, it's a good one. It's a good one. I actually thought about it as well. Yeah, Carlisle has to open it, yeah. Who is this dude? He looks strong. Fug. This person is busy. Okay, I'm just gonna leave him to it then. I'm envisioning down in the world of Skyrim attending a medieval marketing trade show in Solitude or Windhelm to conduct a workshop or strategies for selling to the Dwemer. If only my work was that exciting, honestly. But no, a lot of what happens during those kind of trade shows is you meet a lot of people that you usually email once a year. And you talk about things that could have been done over an email. You act like you actually want to be there, and everyone there is your best friend. But actually, everyone on the inside knows exactly how lame this whole thing is, and that all of this could have been done in an email, maybe a Teams call. And actually, everyone would rather be back home in their own house, even though the company might have flown them out abroad for free. Like, those kind of trips sound fun, but they're really not. Like, you do 1 or 2 of them, and anything after that is just like, Jesus Christ, can I just not? Ooh, goblin. Like, I'd honestly much rather just stay at home and, you know, do my usual day-to-day and do streams and whatnot. But at the same time, I obviously cannot complain because there are far more intrusive and tiring jobs out there. You know, compared to, I don't know, being called out at like 3 in the morning to go and, I don't know, manage a motorway at like -8 degrees in the middle of the night, you know, that's a whole different issue. The posting of the hunt. Okay, what does that do? The writing in the book appears to be a hasty transcription, perhaps from a dictation or copied from a longer work. Let no man say before I witness that the hunt has not been called, nor the rites declared, or the ancient offices observed. The ritual of the innocent quarry, also called the wild hunt, okay, is an ancient rite drawing magical energy from the powerful magical stream that engulfs this realm. The creators and times of the rituals are long forgotten, but followed properly, the rite brings great power and prestige to the huntsman. The ritual pits the all-powerful huntsmen and the greater and lesser dogs against the pitiful and doomed innocent quarry, called by tradition the hare, after the mortal creature of human hunts. At once, the huntsman is transported by the exquisite thrill and glory. I'm reading this and I have no idea what I'm saying. I'll carry it just in case it's linked to some puzzle later on, but yeah, I'm not interested. There are something like 20 quest-specific followers you can get who stay with you until the quest is completed, so you can gather a bunch of these types of followers and have a huge party. Yeah, I mean, that's like a little glitch you can do with a lot of games. Like, what was I playing recently? Oh yeah, I was playing Stalker Gamma. And I think like when you start the game, there's a guy in the first camp that will ask you if you want to get trained. And then he just like follows you around for a bit as you know, do specific tasks for him during the tutorial. But if you just want to like walk around and just play the game and ignore his tasks and his requests, you just have this follower for, you know, as long as he lives. Ooh. Oh. Kill the blue god. I think that's time for just in case to come out. Lydia is nuking everyone. Right, where's the blue god? I can see him there. So he looks like basically like a blue orc. Oh, that's interesting. No, he just looks like an orc with some blue paint on him. Yeah, that's just an orc with paint on him. Blue God's Journal. Right, this is going to be an interesting read. Goblin Totem Staff. I think we'll need it, so I'll take it. Right, let's see. Let's go to B. Blue God's Journal. I'm gonna take a sip before we read. Early in my career, I liked trade shows for the networking, but further on, it seemed like I knew more than many of the presenters. Maybe I was just attending the wrong events, lol. No, I think... I generally think like those events only exist at this point, so there's a lot of money flow through the industry, because obviously the people that put on those trade shows will charge people to have a stand, and then obviously like there's going to be business going on in there, and then like it's literally just a reason for well-paid people to get together in the same place and just like go to fancy dinners and bars at the end of the day for networking and expense those nights out. That's literally what it is, I think. And yeah, and a lot of like what the presenters are saying is often like very surface level, very sort of basic and general, to the point where, you know, it just feels like it's not really specific to anything. It's just like someone talking about the industry in general, but there isn't anything really there to take away, at least most of the time. Day 1. The tribe demanded I prove myself as a hunter. They want me to trap some game and return to the stronghold, probably for a celebratory feast. It shouldn't be too hard. I already set up a snare by the water. Now I can just sit back and let the food come to me. Day 2. My snare trap doesn't seem to be working. I tied it to a stick, just like they said. Clearly, Lob gave me a flimsy rope. Either that, or the sticks out here are no good. I don't know how they expect me to hunt with such broken tools. It's only been a few days, but I already feel like giving up. I'm hungry and I've gone through all the bread Atub gave me. By Malakath, they really expect me to die out here. Day 5. The rabbits here are too nimble to chase down. I thought I could just grab one if I put some bait in my pocket, but problem is, I don't have any bait. I shouldn't have eaten all their carrots in my sack, but I was starving. Day 6. Malakath's blessings. I'm alive. I found a cave south of my camp full of strange blue mushrooms which I immediately ate. I remember Atub saying something about some mushrooms being poisonous, but I didn't get sick, so what does she know? Anyways, I end up filling my sack with them. If I come back with a full stomach, maybe I can convince the others we don't need to hunt. Day 7. I came back to Lagerspur with my sack full of mushrooms, and one by one they spit them out and mocked my hunting skills. If that wasn't humiliating enough, Chief Yamaz took a hammer and crushed the sack, then dumped the contents on my head. None of my tribe mates bothered to defend me, they just stood there and laughed. Now Yamaz says I have to go back out there and catch something with some legs. It's not fair. When's the last time he caught anything? Day 8. I'm so hungry. Hunting is impossible. Maybe I'll just die. That'll teach them to leave me out here alone. Day 9. By Malakath, what just happened? I went back to the cave to pick some more mushrooms, when something must have tripped me because I fell into a pit. I yelled out for help, but instead of getting rescued, I was quickly surrounded by a horde of green monsters, hissing and gnashing their teeth. I figured out that was it. They were going to eat me. But before I could scream, one of them dropped to his knees and started bowing. The others followed. Could they be goblins? You never see them this far north. In any case, they seem to be treating me like an honored guest. Day 11. Blessing of Malakath. It turns out they think I'm a god. They don't seem to treat other orcs the same, so it must be the blue stains on my face. I need to thank Yamaz for dumping that sack on my head. I think I'll do that right before I have my goblins claw open his face. 15. My army grows by the day. Soon we'll have enough numbers to overrun their stronghold. For now, I have them collecting blue mushrooms from Cyrodiil so I can maintain the ruse, although some of them might be starting to suspect. The other day, I think one of them saw me use a stick to spread blue paint on my back. I'll need to keep a close eye on him. Day 18. I figured out who it was that saw me. It's that nasty little runt with the funny looking spear. It seems he's the hunter of the group. He reminds me of every orc back at Lagerspur who laughed in my face. I tried to grab the spear from him, but he must have done something to it because it was too heavy to lift. I don't know if it's Hircine or Malakath that's protecting him, but he needs to learn that goblins only have one god, the blue god, me. 21. The tunnel the goblins were using to come here from Cyrodiil collapsed. No matter, my army is nearly big enough to take the stronghold, and once that's done, I can sell Yamaz's things for a whole wagon full of paint. Before I do that, though, I need to make an example of the non-believer. Once he's dealt with, it'll show all the other goblins what happens when you question your god. Okay, can I bin it now? Oh, it's a quest item, is it? Oh, cool. So there is another chamber here, which had the chest inside. Let's see what's inside. Hay pile, more blue mushrooms. Like, really, we should not be able to find any blue mushrooms in this cave anymore, since clearly he was, you know, needing so many that she sent goblins back down to Cyrodiil to get more. The good thing about those mushrooms is they restore magicka as an ingredient in potions, so that's a lot of magicka potions that we are collecting here, along with dwarven oil as well. Which I'm sure he would use as, you know, for the paint, but we can use it as... We could use it in a potion along with the mushrooms, which will then literally create a magicka potion. Ooh, throne. I want to sit on it. Oh, I've not seen that sitting animation before. No, actually I have. No, you sit like this when you sit in a throne in any of the Jarl thrones, to be fair. You see Balgruuf sat in this position as well when you get to Whiterun Keep. Okay, so how do I get down without having to just jump down into the hole? I'm just gonna jump down in the hole. If possible. Which it's not. Okay, so this must be the guy that he was talking about in his journal. He's got some weird spear, you might say. How do I get down? Oh, okay, this way. I didn't realize there was another corridor here. Yeah, and it leads down to the arena. Are you an enemy? Well, oh, there we go. I was gonna say he's not attacking, so it must be he might be an NPC. Maybe the warrior in the arena is also an NPC, like a companion we could maybe recruit. But then again, that wouldn't make any sense because as soon as you'd walk him into a city like Riften, for example, surely the guards would just want to kill him straight away. Oh, speak to the goblin. Okay, so he's an NPC. Are you alright? I've always wanted a goblin for a friend. What do you say? Alright, then let's go. Fair. Yeah, that's a unique weapon. Let's get out of here. So, what's the next bit on this... in this quest? God, what is it called? It's not here. Yeah, I don't know what this is called, unless we finished it. Let's have a look in the completed quest. Blue in the face. Okay, it's done. Right. So, we've got 2 followers now. And a dog. Maybe he counts as... So we could... Like the bone man that we could create in the necromancer's house that we've claimed. Maybe he counts like as a half follower, so he doesn't need Lydia to be gone to be a follower. Can actually... Oh, so we can trade as well. So he does function like a full companion. I want to talk about your spear. Where'd you find it? Oh, yeah, okay. I wonder if they teach goblins at the Bard's College. Maybe they do. Is that where we take him? To the Bard's College so he can learn to speak? Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Gorh is classified as a combat pet, so you can have him and a follower. He summons an Atronach, so he's quite helpful to have around. Oh, that's pretty cool. So, with him around, could they still have the Bone Man, do you think? Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. I think that was Lydia, though. Thank God we are not taking friendly fire from Lydia's fireballs, because that would have sucked. We would have been dead by now. So, next one is Broken Helm Hollow. I think we have like 2 quests in this location. So there's a cave, there's a tomb, there's a tower. I think the tower is... No, that's Fort Downguard. There's something between. I'm just gonna watch them kill it. Yeah, that's pretty cool. It feels weird having 2 followers now, because how much easier would some of the earlier challenges would have been if we had him around as well? What's this place? Shakespeare's buddy, have a great weekend, Dan. I'm heading out. We'll look forward to hearing some good stories about your adventures at the trade show. Catch you next time. Yeah, you too, man. Have a good night. Good seeing you again. I'll make sure to bring some stories along for the next stream. You guys always find some kind of a way to get some more Dan lore out of me every single stream, so I'm sure there'll be something. Ooh, Conjure Undying Ghost again. We can't learn it again, so I'll leave it there. It's not really worth the wait for 50 gold. That feels like there should be something more in here. I feel like I've missed something. Maybe a latch going down to the basement? I think the story here is this guy had a scroll of someone, a flame Atronach. He He might have cast it and Archonok just like went mental in his house, and this is why it's burnt. So this might just be like a cool little environmental storytelling piece, but I don't know. Is there any doors? No. Okay. Let's head up. I think this will either take us to the cave or the tomb. Yeah, that's the tomb. I can see the building there. Oh, fuck. That came out of nowhere. Now then, what do we have here? Let's put some light on. Let's activate the Pip-Boy. To be fair, I could do with a bed that isn't occupied by a corpse. And preferably inside as well, so I'm not going to freeze as I sleep. Whew. Nice and easy. It is quite funny how you can not spend a single point in the lockpicking tree, and yet you can master the tree in terms of levels. So we are like level 82 in lockpicking, but we've not spent a single point. There's a weird sort of disconnect there. Ooh, Empire.
You there. As an officer of the Imperial Legion, I require your assistance to complete my mission.
What mission?
The General has sent me to obtain a powerful weapon for the war effort. This was the last great bastion of the Dragon Cult, and their leader's mask was reported to be quite powerful.
What can you tell me about the Dragon Cult?
Very good. The research I've done seems to indicate that Scorm Snowstrider left part of his journal here after laying siege.
It's every time we speak to a quest giver, he has some interesting lore to give about the quest, and the dialogue just decides to completely ignore the fact that we have a freedom of choice in terms of what we want to say, and just goes like, yeah, I'll take it. I'll take the quest. Just whatever. I don't need to know anything. I just want to kill some fucking zombies in a tomb. Oh, they're not called zombies, are they? They're called Drauger? I don't know. I've never heard it before. I'm not sure what they are. If only anyone would explain. Maybe then, but honestly, not sure. Fucking stupid.
I should warn you.
So, we are definitely hungry. There we go. If only we had a bed. Just how tired am I currently? Drained. So that's not good. What does it do again? Magic and stamina regenerate 25% slower. Nice. Oh. Well, that's easy enough. Okay, so 2 hit kills. At least on some of them. So I'd say that's pretty manageable. I'm gonna pick up this mace and just whack it on here in case this is like a pressure plate for something. Maybe not. Have you tried using the keys and the E key for dialogue? Yeah, I have. Yeah, it still doesn't do it. It's some weird mouse glitch where just like if the game thinks that you're hovering over an option in the dialogue, and it'll pick the option, not the option that you are pointing at, but the one that's highlighted by you hovering, if it makes any sense. But it's quite difficult to distinguish as it's happening. Ooh. A Dragon Priest dagger. I'll leave it there. I don't think I need it, right? Okay. I've been asked to defeat the Dragon Priest in whatever. A journal left by Skyrim Snowstrider may reveal a way past the collapsed areas. Okay, let's select this quest. So there should be a journal just over here. If we go to the right and then through there. Oh. Okay. Let's go this way. Ah. Yeah, I think we have to go around this way, get the journal from here, and then that opens the door back. Let's see what's down this way, though, before we go any further. Having the Bone Wolf with you adds 25% more damage against undead. Oh yeah, it does. Yeah, I forgot. I completely forgot about that one. About that one. Yeah, so thank you for reminding me. Yeah, I remember that now. It's in the perks, isn't it? It's here somewhere. Yeah, Bone Wolf's Revenge increases damage on the undead by 25% while Bone Wolf is in your company. Yeah, I remember saying many streams ago at this point where even though he doesn't really attack anything, that extra damage to the undead is probably worth it. Alright. It seems that it's clear in here. Oh, not anymore. The dog is tanking though as well. Like this cultist was trying to attack the Bone Wolf and it's just laying there like, yeah, I honestly couldn't give less of a fuck about your attacks, to be honest, mate. I have to say, Lydia having this staff of fireballs is fucking terrifying. Like, it confuses me. I don't know what's going on whenever there's massive explosions just happening around me all the time. That I don't see the origin of, if that makes sense. Skyrim Snowstrider's journal. Let's see. At the command of Lord Harold, we have swept our company to the south edge of our territories in an attempt to drive the Snow Elves up north to the main host of his forces. The first few days met with heavy resistance, but as we approached the eastern edge of Lake Hanif, we have seen little and less of them. We've begun to receive reports of attacks back around Lake Hanif, and word has come from the front that we should pull back to be sure we are not leaving our rear exposed. If there is a stronghold of elves here, we will surely root them out. It sounds impossible, but we appear to have stumbled upon a massive holdout of the dragon cultists who were believed to be wiped out during the Dragon War. The elves must wait, as this is a threat we cannot ignore. If we are quick, we may be able to catch them unaware and avoid a lengthy siege. Third week of the siege. The men grow restless with the cold and all miss their families. If that blasted storm hadn't caught us off guard and slowed our ascent, we might have taken the monastery, but as it stands, we may be in for several more weeks of pounding on the walls. I've sent words to Harold to send one of the voice masters to help bring down the wall. Okay. I can feel my throat going slightly, so I'm gonna not finish the book. Well, I'm guessing what it is we can use their thumb to open up passages. Whack! Like, honestly, whenever Lydia casts this fireball spell, I feel like I've triggered a fire rune. So every time there's like a little bit of shock. It's a shame I can't use any of these beds. I mean, I know it's not ideal because there are a bunch of dead bodies around, but when has it ever stopped us before? So if I use the voice on this... I did trigger some trap somewhere though. Oh, we have a Death Lord. Cool. Just in case. This is your round. And we get to down a bunch of our minor magica potions. Where are they? It's not them. Ah, I must have downed them already. Right, okay. Restore Magica. Yeah, 25 of those. Yeah. Just paralyzed everyone here. So for some reason I was hitting Lydia for a sec then, instead of the Death Lord. Which I think is just brilliant, really. Right, in a way, I hate having this dog because he just obstructs me all the time. Ingots. Can I really be bothered with smithing? Not really. I'm sorry, but I just cannot be bothered with smithing. That's just like an extra level of admin I'm not ready to commit to. Like, I think alchemy and enchanting is enough. If I had to add another layer of item management on top of what I already do in this game, like, I just don't want to do that. It's an interesting location. There's a lot to it. Like, you've got kitchens, you've got sleeping, you've got like the bedrooms, like the smithy and stuff. Like, it's a very well put together location. It makes a lot of sense in the context of, you know, this being a stronghold. You get a lot of dungeons in Skyrim that are big. They have a lot of chambers, corridors, rooms, but they don't really make sense in the grand scale of things when you think about the context of what the location is. It's just rooms and rooms and rooms and rooms. But this is actually like, you have things here that people that would have been here in the past would have actually used. I'm gonna get Keith in here. There you go. So, armor. We'll do... Actually, do you know what? Let's kill him. Let's get rid of the smaller enemies first. And then after that, we'll do a Keith now. We'll stun this guy. Slash everyone else as well. And... whack! There we go. Easy. Everyone still here? Yeah, good. We have Gog, we have Lydia, we have the Bone Wolf. Everyone's alive and well. Let me just do this. There you go. What is this? Soldier and Fragment. Nah. I thought that was a gem. You are tired, and I think we're also hungry, right? We can't rest, but we can eat. There we go. Trap. What kind of a trap? Unsure. Oh, we have a trap here, though. And of course Lydia has triggered the trap, because she... I mean, she collects the traps like the Pokemon. She's got to be the very best. I don't know, but I feel like there's a door behind this. Yeah, there is. Some kind of a... Yeah, there's some kind of a thing here. Definitely. Hang on a minute. Unless that goes further than I thought. This corridor here. Which I don't think it does. No, it's collapsed. Can I use a shout to... Yeah, I think so. Alright, Keith. And this will be a shortcut to the entrance. Right. Yeah, so I know where we are now. Have I seen this place? Yeah. And I've been over this way as well. Yeah, because I've left the mace on that pedestal. Have I... Yeah, I've been that way as well. I've been this way. Yeah, I've explored this whole place, so we can basically go back that way and push on. Cookie D. Yeah, it's not jerky everywhere. If you were a cannibal, I'm sure this would count as jerky. And this would be like a raisin. Oh, fucking hell, move. Alright, so I could go down. Or I could see what's over this way. But this is definitely the shortcut. Do you ever just torture mortals for fun? I do. Every time I do item management in Skyrim on the stream, that's exactly what it is. There we go. Whack. Oh. Swimming. Right, this is where the potion of water breathing will come in handy. I'm sure we just picked one up. For 15 seconds. Right, let's quick save. And there you go. Oh, you'll just get stuck on the fucking rock. We didn't quite need the potion for that. Huh. It just makes our firebolts disappear. Somehow. Weird, they don't, like... Ah, I've never really noticed areas where the firebolts would not leave a mark. Like the burn mark. The Exodus. Ooh. There are still skill books to be found. Like, the optimal way to do skill books in Skyrim is that you collect them without opening them, and then you read them once you've got your character to like very high skill levels, because the higher the skill level, the harder it is to actually level it up. So it's just like a nice little way to get around that and still increase your leveling up pace later on in the game by just like reading those skill books. But because there is level scaling in this game, I always kind of thought it's kind of pointless to do that. Oh fuck. Right, so we could use this trap against the Deathlords, which doesn't quite work. Oh, so I've cast the spell, it didn't cast, but my magic is still gone. Nice. Okay. Yeah, this is the build now. This is how we play. How many fucking Deathlords? Excuse me? Right, just in case. Also, what happened to Lydia? Is Lydia dead? You have Gok. Where is Lydia? Like, legit. Where is Lydia? Because if she's dead, which there's a chance that she might be dead, then I'm just gonna reload the game because... yeah, there's a fair bit going on in this place. Okay, he's dead. Now the Deathlord is truly dead. Okay. I need to regroup and make sure that Lydia is actually alive. So... he's alive. This really doesn't help. Like, this is where I think Lydia might have died. But she's not. Or maybe she's still swimming in there somewhere. Like, she gets lost so much. Like, you never fucking know where she is. You have your follower collect all the books so you don't have to read them, then get the black book power that causes skill books to increase by 2, then read them all late in the playthrough. Yeah, something like that. I got the gist. If you have an abundance of patience, exactly, that's the thing, right? Like, I don't really understand it. I mean, I get it. I understand. I kind of get it because, like, you get the levels, but, like, with the level scaling, all you're essentially doing is just increasing the pace at which this number grows, right? Nothing else. I don't actually think there is any actual legit reason to do that. Because the game adapts to how you play. So... you just have this, like, steady sort of growth through the game, and then you decide to do that, and it just, like, goes like this for some reason. It's like, yeah, fine, but it's still level scaling. It's still the same pace. And it's like, oh yeah, I could put another point into my one-handed so I could do more damage. It's like, yeah, cool, I know, I get that, but also, all the enemies have also leveled up, so they're also stronger. I'm really fucking worried about Lydia. I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually... Right, let's see what happens if I go through here. Alright, she's alive. Me, when I read the book, the gist. Yeah, I got the gist. That's sake. More like, if you buy a book, read the last page, and you go like, yeah, I got that. So yeah, so what happens in that book? They live happily ever after. Okay, and how do they get there? Oh, who cares? I like how not too long ago we had the issue of having too many potions, and we are downing so many of them just to keep up with the game and the enemies, that we once again are getting to a point where actually, well, I think, to be fair, we're doing really well with potions, to be fair. So, Potion of Vigorous Magicka, 60 points of Magicka, right? I'm pretty sure we just had a Potion of Other Magicka, which have the same amount of Magicka points that it gives you. Called something different. Oh my god, everyone just fucking die. There you go. Like, literally everyone in the Atronach was in here at some point. Quick save. Yeah, Potion of Ultimate Magicka. Yeah, I need to, like, honestly get a soundboard where I can just add effects to my voice on the go. So I can add a lot of echo to whenever I read Ultimate and Extreme. Like, my voice is not grand enough to deliver the weight of those potion names adequately to what they are. It's such a disservice to the game. Where the fuck am I going? Right, I'm going this way. Surely. This is the way. But before we continue, I'm going to take a quick toilet break because I am bursting, so I'll see you in a minute. And we are back. We're gonna have a little sip. Yes. Reload the liquids. I don't. Where was I? Okay, so where are we going? So we're gonna go right and then right again. Like, this is a huge location. But do I really want to be spending 11 hours in this one dungeon? Not really. Oh god. Are they all empty? For real? Oh, I'm still in fucking webcam mode. There you go. That's better. So we have Lydia, Gobo, Bonds, and just in case make up the Dragon Breath. Yeah. Yeah. Huel. Yeah, I used to be into Huel about a year ago. Like, it's just water now. It's just a water bottle. I just like to how you can take big sips out of this bottle. So it's a quite good water bottle, essentially, I think. Oh no, so I've come from this way. And we have to go that way. So if we go there, then left. We can't go there and left. Okay, so how do we... Unless there is a corridor this way. No. Okay. So in the end, I think we do have to spend 11 hours in this place. And this is the only way to go, I think. Yeah. We triggered the trap, so we know this is the right way. Restore Magicka. 46 points of Magicka. Yeah, we had like 30 of those when we left Riften last time. And they're almost gone now. Already. It feels like such an undignified way to play. You paralyze an enemy onto the floor for 6 minutes, and while they're down, you just whack them over the head until they die. Ooh. Death bells. That's good. Okay. I need to retreat. If only that was possible. I still can't move. I can't fucking see anything because there is a massive frost atronach in front of me. If it's not Lydia's fireballs, it's the atronach. Right, I need to get just in case in here after this guy dies. There you go. Just in case. Off you go. Right. Contained. Ooh, what's this? Orders. All the blossoms are to be harvested at once and brought up to the alchemical lab. Then clear space and begin burial of the children's bodies. Oh, children's bodies, okay. Something messy must have happened here. Nice, 18 gold. That was so worth it. I think there's something very interesting going on psychologically with the chests and burial urns in these tombs, and in Skyrim in general. So, like, I'm not opening those chests and those urns because I need anything in particular. I'm opening them because there is the question of what if there is, like, 5,000 gold in that? What if there is a potion of ultimate healing or whatever? It's not that I need anything, it's just this psychological play in my head that keeps going like, what if, you know, every little chest and urn is a what if. So it's just more of a curiosity rather than me actually needing to find an item. Which is quite interesting, I think. Oh, I see you. Okay. I'm gonna send in just in case, actually. Off you go. So that's a shortcut to the main chamber again. Yep, there we go. That's where we've come from. So, if only my bone wolf would get out of the way. Honest fucking god. I spent so much time in this stream just trying to get around that wolf. Jesus Christ. There are a lot of death bells in this place. We need to heal. Okay, I think that's all cleared now. More death bells? Just laying around the floor. I mean, it's quite handy. There's a lot of them here. But yeah, we're nearly at the required quantity, to be fair. Like, we're not doing too badly. Like, what more do we need? 19 out of 20... 15 out of 20... Yeah, we're nearly there, actually. So, like, even though it's a massive request to deliver these 60 items, like, as you just play the game and explore, you do end up just collecting them eventually. Without really putting too much effort into it. But surely we cannot use the potions on our own brothers and sisters. The plan is madness. Even if the main stairway is collapsed and they find those in the front chambers poisoned there, there is no telling that they will stop from clearing the rubble and coming through to burn their bodies before Alduin's return. Ragot, it is not that I fear death or refuse to lay down my life in the service of the gods. The snow elf raids in the northern lands may not be enough to draw off the Snowstrider when he finds us dead. All know of his tenacity. If we are to die, then let us die with blades in our hands rather than with poison on our lips and daggers at our children's throats. Damn. That's pretty rough. I can almost hear, like, Dragon Wall somewhere. Oh, fuck off. I hate those turrets. Ooh, glass claw. There we go. Is that Mammoth Tusk? Yes, it is. Okay, so that's the last thing for Madesi. Yeah, I think we might actually complete all these fetch quests after all. Oh wow, there's a lot of chats I need to catch up on. Gorf usually summons a Storm Atronach like almost every fight. I'm wondering why he's not doing it. Oh, it's just my luck, isn't it? For my companion to not do their most powerful thing they can actually do and summon another companion into the game. I think you can do the Oblivion Gate thing since you are level 46. I actually thought... Oh yeah, I actually forgot about that one. So that's a good reminder. I just poured an entire pot of boiling hot water on my hand. Ow, yeah, that fucking hurts. Make sure you have it looked after because that could be a very bad burn. Yeah, that could be a very bad burn if you actually have spilled boiling water on your hands. I'm pretty sure you would not be typing right now if you did. The Ethereal Shout works great about against those turret things. Yeah, I just keep forgetting about it. It's like, it's just one of those very unexciting shouts to me. But to be fair, there are some situations I can imagine that being really handy though, like some of the traps, like especially those corridors that have those swinging blades. That would be quite good. Well then. I can't be bothered with chests anymore. What's that one? Also locked? Yeah, master. So what you're telling me is that this whole complex was just full of very high-ranking Death Lords. And very little grunts. Oh, for another one. Oh, so good. And they only carry like 2 gold as well, these Death Lords. Like, it makes killing them quite annoying. Because there's so many of them, and they're so difficult to kill. And they drop so little as well. Alright, so it was a glass claw. Right. Wolf, owl, snake. There you go. Just in case we fucked up, let's quick save. Sick. When you leave the cave, a courier will come, unless he died. Because we did have one courier die, but I don't think it was the one that delivers our mail. But, you know, there is a possibility that this is just not going to work ever again. You probably hit the level where most Draugr are going to be Deathlords. Yeah, I know that's how it works. But it is a bit silly. Okay, there we go. So what do we do? Let's get Keith. We got Keith. Let's get Justin. Just in case. There we go. You tank him a little bit. Whack. And let's see if the trap spell also works on him. I'm just curious because, like, he floats, so maybe not. But you never know. No, it doesn't work. Right. We'll just whack him. Yeah, like the first couple of... Oh, shit. The first couple of Dragon Priests that we fought were so difficult to kill. And now they're all pretty simple, to be fair. And this is like the weird thing about this level scaling in Skyrim, right? So as we just noticed, we're at the level where most of the Draugr will be Deathlords. But at the same time, the enemy that was so difficult back, you know, tens of levels ago, is now not that bad. It is basically the same difficulty as the usual Draugr enemy that we counter in the game at this point. It's very weird how it works. I think it works, it's something that works fine in the early levels of the game, but once you get to like a higher level, it kind of becomes a bit questionable, you know? It doesn't quite sit right. Right, so how do we do this? Do we not have a Keith? Right, we've done a Keith. Trap? Why have we not trapped? Cool. Magicka and health again. Okay, one of them is down. Now, trap you as well. Fuck. Where are my companions? Where are my followers? Oh, they're just fucking about. Right. Great. Fucking blocked by Lydia. Sure. In my left hand. Yeah, this is what I wanted. Yeah, that's it. Give him a little stab. Sure. Okay, I think this is it. This is it now. Where is the goblin? Is everyone alive? Goblin, Wolf, Lydia. Okay, everyone's alive. And here's a mask. Balcony key, gold, rack got. Increases your stamina by 70 points. Okay, so we basically can't use that. It's pointless to us. Sprayed on the ground, it creates a wall of fire that does 50 points of fire damage per second. So that's another one of those wall of fire staffs. Also, what happened to Valmir? Madness. Oh, we need that for something as well. It was for the weird cave with the staff in it, in the body. Right. Well, you did drop the difficulty, to be fair, and you have multiple followers, plus the Dragon Priest seemed a little delayed with its attacking. We fought a Dragon Priest, a couple of them, before I dropped the difficulty, and we've had Lydia. Granted, we didn't have the Goblin, sure, but it still didn't feel like that much of a damage. We were still pretty capable of just killing it without much hassle. So it's not entirely... I get the point, you are right, but it's also not the entire thing. Lost Paladin. Okay. Ooh, what's this? Chrysamere. When equipped, grants 15% resist fire, 10 absorb magic, slow health regen during combat. This is two-handed, isn't it? Yeah, it is. It's a cool fucking sword, though. Nice. Alright, let's get the shout. You should get turn undead spells. Yeah, to be fair. Or just use the... what is it? Dawnbreaker. What shout did we get? I'm not sure which shout we got because I was distracted. But yeah, anyways. So we've done the for almost. Actually no, where is the guy? Where is the quest giver guy? Oh, there he is. Okay.
The research I've done seems to indicate... Oh, hold on, I can explain.
I don't care what faction you are. That was easy. Minor healing, Valmir's orders, and officer armor. It looks pretty cool, but I'm not wearing light armor, so it's kind of wasted on me. Okay. What are his orders? You will proceed to the ruins of Forelhost to retrieve the mask from the dragon cult there. If you are discovered, impersonate an officer. It is unlikely that anyone from Skyrim will be clever enough to see through the disguise. Once you have obtained the mask, bring it to Labyrinthian. Labyrinthian? Oh. So you haven't got... we've not heard of it yet, but that's a pretty cool location, actually. Okay. Well, we have fire. 100 weapons are displayed vertically, while 200 weapons are displayed diagonally in the inventory. Oh, really? I didn't notice that detail before. Let's have a look. Oh, shit, yeah. You're right. Well, anyways, we're going to end this one here tonight. It's been 4 hours now, so we've done the daily rota. Again, I won't be streaming until maybe Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday next week, as I'll be away. So I'll see you all next week. Until then, have a good night, have a good weekend, and I'll see you soon. Bye.